Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Tapestry Monks. When we left off, I believe we just settled down here in Mongrel. We've got a house here now with a level 3 research bench, some chests to store and loot, couple of beds here. I think in this episode we're going to be looking to raise some money. I did do a little training as well off camera for Beep, so he's gotten up there just a little bit. Yeah, I guess his toughness is up to 10, so he's getting up there a little bit. We're gonna be looking to purchase this house. I've only got 7K now. This is 14, but this is gonna be large enough to kind of do put some of the things in there, like a clothing bench and some training dummies and things like that. But in the meantime, I'm mainly gonna be focused on fighting the what do you call them? The Fogmen. I've got a couple people, Romulan and Zooey, both have staves, so it's just gonna be a lot of training in this episode, getting our guys nice and strong, and also hoping to get some fog prints heads, so that we can sell those because they sell for 6K a pop. So that's gonna be pretty important. I just want to make sure. I think the fog princes, they carry swords, so it's easy to figure out which ones they are if you see they have a sword, or of course the shape of their head, but sometimes the workers look pretty identical. Um, so yeah, I've been training the guys around here a little bit and just going around. I know there's a bunch of fogmen down this way. I could probably bait some if I keep these guys here. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. I don't want to go too far because I don't want us to get kidnapped by these guys. I'm going to try and bait them. Um, I'll have everybody take that off, and then I'll have Beep go because I'm trying to work on his athletics. I'll have him go and see if he could get a swarm of them here. That's what I've kind of been doing off camera here. Is just bringing Beep or one of the guys over. Could even see if we could loot any of these guys. Let's see. I don't see any princes. See, the majority of them are just the regular Fogmen. Oh, man, and it looks like they just come out of nowhere, too. Now, I thought they looked like Holy Nation outlaws. Ooh, got him. Perfect. Oh, somebody's being eaten. You just have to be, like, ever so careful when dealing with these guys. How's he doing? I'm gonna heal up some people. Man, these things are brutal. Oh, I better get him. Oh, is he? Wow. Just want to make sure I heal any prisoners. Somebody is being eaten alive, and that disturbs me. Sometimes it just seems like they appear out of nowhere, too. I hate that. Oh my gosh. I want to go and, like, rescue this guy. He's getting his legs eaten. I don't see any princes, though. These are all just the workers. I don't know how to make the princes come. I've got to keep a close eye on Beep, too, to make sure his cousins here don't eat him alive. See, and I think they're faster as well, so this could be a problem. See, they're going to try and get him. This guy here. I'm gonna see. Oh, 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 oh. I can't really risk too much. This guy here is just crippled, so I can't do a whole lot. Oh, come on. Let me see if I can get him. See how they just kind of appear out of nowhere. Oh man, that's a lot. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's get these guys back over. See if we could rescue that one guy too, since he's on his back. If I lead them over to the entrance of Mongrel, then most of those guys will do work on these guys. And then hopefully we can rescue that one. They keep going back is the only problem though. Let me see. Oh, it's back over here. I'm going a little too far. Where am I at? Okay, we need to go up there. But once we can actually, like I think if I brought my guys here right now, we should be able to take these guys. In fact, I'm gonna have them come over here and then have Beep lead them over. Oh, gotta be careful, they're quick. And once these guys get close enough, I'll take them off a hold. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, got one down. Come on, guys. 2, 3. Okay, come on. Almasty over here doing work against this one. Okay, good job, Rentaro, taking him down. Oh, Beep is down. Okay, right away we need to get him. It's a priority that there we go. Is Beep okay? Zooey can probably carry him. There we go. Perfect, these guys are coming out. Almasty is doing great though. He's able to handle himself. See, this is good, you know, it's not too much to where we can't. I need you guys to chill out for a sec. Everybody heal up. This poor guy. I'm gonna send Zooey over to first aid him. Oh. Get this guy. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna just have Seraph heal this guy here while he's down. And then everybody else, except you. Have Almasty run over. There, this guy's healed up. Perfect. Good job. Cool. So it's pretty much as easy as that. The only thing is we just need to go and rest up now because we took quite a beating there. So I just have to do more of that. The only problem is I'm not getting any Hive Prince heads, and that's really what's gonna help me make the money because those things sell for 6K a pop. So I won't really get anything. Okay, so I thought a little bit more about direction for what I want to do while everybody's healing up, which pretty much almost everybody is. But first of all, I want to go get those masks, the Absolver ones that are north. And I could send Surf to do it. He's definitely got the athletics, but he doesn't have the strength. So what I'm going to do is mine some rocks, which are right over here, very close to the base. Actually, I can make some money doing that too to help fund for that building that I need and everything. But in the meantime, I'm going to mine some rocks. Probably won't take very many at a time because I just don't want to be weighed down in case, you know, horde of fogmen come. I don't want to be kind of like left defenseless. I guess I could always run back and pick them up though if I needed to. But I'm gonna do this, and then do some strength training with Seraph and probably some of the others as well. And then I'm gonna try and bring Seraph north. It's a long way from here, so I'll probably, the safest route for me to go, okay, the quickest route is gonna go west. I'll have to go west. I'm gonna speed this up while I do this. It's gonna be to go west, hit the coast, and then just go all the way north through here and through here. It's very, very, very dangerous. Um, but it's the quickest way, and I've got to get up in, I think, this region here, if you could see my cursor. Um, Otherwise, the safest route would be to head east, get out of here, head up to Blister Hill to World's End, and then come here and hit northwest, going through the Cannibal Plains, but I should be able to outrun the cannibals. So that's kind of what I'm facing. I've got to decide because I don't want to lose Seraph. Um, so I'm kind of at a, what do you call it? I'm at a crossroads here where I'm trying to decide what's going to be the best possible option, but I want to get, and I need, the reason why I need to train his strength is so I can carry lots of those masks. I'm not sure how heavy they are. Also, I've got Almasty doing some some research. Uh, I need to get it so I can do robotics, but I need an ancient science book, which Seraph will also have to pick up. Um, one more thought that I had is that Almasty, since he can't wear a mask and he's a skeleton, I was thinking maybe he'll be like specifically my head engineer, but he won't be like one of the, we'll call it masters or whatever. So since he won't have a mask, but he'll still be like the head of engineering for the Tapestry monks. Um, so I'm trying to think what's going to be best. So probably just have 6 masks for uh, Seraph, Zooey, Rintaro, Romulan, Jesus, and Beep, which I still need people's names for Beep and Rintaro. So if you're interested, please let me know in the comments so I can go ahead and name one of them after you. But those are going to be my 6 leaders, basically. And they'll all wear the masks, so... I really wish Romulan would be able to keep his hat and still wear a mask as well. I think that would be really cool. Um, I don't, there's probably, I mean, I'm sure there's a mod for something like that. I could take a look and just make sure, because I think that would be awesome. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more of these rocks and do some strength training, and then once I'm ready to start heading north to the Leviathan coast, we'll pick up from there. Okay, Seraph is now ready to make his journey. I spent some time getting his strength up to 20 by carrying lots of rocks and Almasty on his back. I think we're gonna do this the safe route. So we're gonna head over towards Blister Hill. That's gonna be kind of our destination. Seraph is pretty fast, as you can see. I'll be quick saving a lot too, just in case I crash. Um, but he's relatively fast. He's not really, I don't know if he becomes more encumbered. No, he becomes less encumbered if he has the backpack on. So yeah, he's mainly just going to have to outrun these fogmen. Thankfully, he's got these wooden sandals that make our athletics go up. So, and this whole trip is going to make his athletics go up as well. So, uh, probably going to have to send him out for some research artifacts too. I realize I'm going to need a few, so he might even go and raid some, what do you call it? Oh, his stealth and lockpicking are like 0 though, so I might have to get some experience just like picking some locks but not stealing anything in order to get into some of the abandoned outposts and things like that, where I'll be able to find research artifacts to help us improve our training. Oh man, somebody's getting eaten over there. I want to help them too. Eventually too, if I get my lockpicking up, I could try and rescue people from that. It's terrifying. I gotta keep an eye on Seraph in case he like glitches out and the Fogmen get him cornered somewhere or something. He's going pretty fast, so we're already halfway out, so that's good. Um, and his athletics already went up 1 point, so yeah, the more just sprint out of here. I'm gonna try and fast forward it too, just so we can get out. Aw, the soundtrack's different. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I don't think I've heard this one. Actually sounds peaceful. Hmm. I wonder if this is a new one. Because I have this soundtrack, but I don't think I've ever heard this one before. It's actually nice. It's not like, so far it doesn't sound like creepy or anything. I'm waiting to see if there's more that's gonna play. Huh. It's kinda weird. Definitely don't recall ever hearing that little, sound like a bamboo flute kind of deal, or a maybe just a regular metal flute, but that was kind of nice. Interesting. Okay, so we made it out of the Foglands, okay, we made it in one piece, so I don't know if these holy mines or holy military base, I don't know if they're abandoned or not, but I might want to check them out to see if I could find some research artifacts. I can't tell if anybody's actually inhabiting it or not. There's one way to find out. Let's take a look here and just see. Oh, hey, maybe I could work on my lock picking real quick. As long as nobody catches me, it should be okay. Let's see. I'll sneak. Perfect. This way I can work on lock picking real quick. Let's see here. My lock picking right now is 1. As long as I don't get caught. Look at that. Kind of want to check this place out. Just to see. Let me quick save. Just to see if there's anybody in here. I brought my lock picking up to 2, which isn't significant, but let's see. Anybody in there? Yep. Let's get out. Okay. Well, I was gonna say if there's nobody in there, I could take a look and see if I could find a research artifact. What are they called? The ancient ancient science books, I think, is what I need. And I also need like whatever the red ones are, engineers research, I think it is. There's a few different ones that I think I need in order to upgrade some of our research stuff. So just gonna be keeping my eye out for outposts. He should be quick enough to be able to kind of like slide in and out safely and get what we need. So yeah, gonna head up to, probably won't go to World's End. I'll probably just head up this way. Although World's End does have a couple research artifacts that I could snag maybe on the way back. Probably go to World's End on the way back just because it's a good safe point to go for when you're running through the Cannibal Plains. So that'll probably just be like my pit stop on the way back. And thankfully, I'm pretty sure my relationship with the what do you call it, the Holy Nation is neutral, so I don't have to worry about them. Oh, knock on wood, but I shouldn't have to worry about them doing anything crazy with these guys. Yeah, Holy Nation. Yeah, they shouldn't bother me. I mean, sometimes they're like, you don't look like one of us, what's going on? And then you have to be like, oh, I love Okran. And then they're like, oh, cool. So, yeah, as long as I make them happy, then everything should be good. But I don't think I'm gonna run into anybody, so we should be able to make it nice and safe. Actually, I just realized I'm gonna need some money because those ancient science books are not free. So maybe I could bait some what do you call it? Some of those swamp raptors and loot their hides. I don't think there's any around right now. But those make pretty decent money starting out. I might have to just figure out how to make. Oh man, actually, I'm gonna need money to afford those masks. Those cost money too. Oh man, I should have thought this through. Okay, I need to make some money. I'll uh, I'll spare you the whatever. Just a sec. Okay, so I've managed to make about 21K. I've decided that that should be enough. If anything, I could always have the guys back at Mongrel just mine some rocks or whatever and sell that. Also thinking this episode is going to be longer than I intended it to be, which means I might cut it short once I get to, what do you call it, World's End. Well, I wasn't really planning on stopping there, but maybe I should. I also need to have Seraph rest because he got into it with some river raptors, but brought his toughness up to 18, so looking pretty good. His martial arts is at 14, so everything's going relatively well. We just have to get him healed up, and the money should be good.
Alright, so I managed to raise some money. I've got 28K now, so now we can go ahead and head up to World's End, which it's generally better if you do this manually, so I'm gonna get him there, and then once I get him just to the north here of these little riverland areas, I'll navigate him up into the mountains here to get to World's End. It's probably going to be quite a few enemies along the way, which I might have to change that, because I changed the amount of nests and squads that will appear. Actually, I might even go and loot these guys up. That's how I've been making money over here. I might loot these bone dogs up so I can get their hides and sell those when I get to World's End. Seraph's got a pretty decent... Oh, wow, they actually might kill these guys. Actually, you know what? They're going to kill them. Wait, let me just watch. I don't think they've killed any of these bone dogs. There's one. They've only killed one. Most of them are down. Yeah, no way. I'm getting the heck out of there. Forget about it. But I have to be careful with Seraph. I mean, it's a good thing that he's fast and everything, but I may have to turn it back down because there's no way he's going to make, especially with all the cannibals and everything. So probably once I get to World's End, I'll go ahead and change the settings so I don't get overwhelmed here. Alternatively, though, it would be good to have these settings high for fighting against the Fogmen or being at Mongrel, just because that would probably greatly increase the number that spawn in around the area, which means more opportunities to get into altercations with them and raise our what do you call it, fighting skills or combat skills. So yeah, let's get on up into this region. Try and like get up here and then like hug the side of the mountain. It seems to be the safest way if you're ever going from the south up to World's End. I generally just hug the mountain. It seems to be the best way. Alright. Not sure how much of a good idea this is. I'm going to quick save. I just want to see. This is literally just a test, just to see if Seraph can take on this group of hungry bandits here. I'm going to go for their leader first. If I go for him specifically, let me see how Seraph does against these guys by himself. His skills are not that high. Ooh, they're getting him pretty good already. He may not be able to handle this. Come on, dude. There's so many of them, so it makes it difficult. Wow. I don't think I'm going to be able to handle them. If I do attack all, let's see if that makes a difference. No way. Wow, they got him pretty good. I'll see if I can still make it out of here. Am I playing dead? Oh, this guy just healed me? No, he healed himself, of course. No, he healed me. What? Hey, that's weird that they healed me. Why would they? Wow, that's really weird that he would heal me. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, my leg is so broken. I don't have a splint either. I'll see if we can make it here. If not, I'll just have to reset, I guess. Just have to speed up and see. Oh, there's some beef going on over here. There's some Holy Nation people. And there's some Holy Nation people. Who are they fighting? Cannibals, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, if cannibals get a hold of me, that's it. You can forget about it. I'm going to still try and make it up here, even with my busted leg. Oh, man, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Seems like it might heal gradually. Yeah, it's healing gradually, so that's not too bad. Definitely not going to do any quick saving, though, until I get there. We'll see if I can get there in one piece this way. Oh, that's a bone dog. Yeah, we'll see. Here's a little Holy Nation outpost here. Let me see if maybe I can get a splint kit or maybe have a rest for him. Oh, it's a holy farm. We'll see if maybe he has the option to maybe rest and get this leg healed up. At least I think that brought his toughness up one more level too, so it's always good to get into as long as you can survive. That's like the main thing, which I knew they wouldn't be able to kill me, although they could have knocked me out pretty good if I wasn't careful. But I'm really surprised that they bandaged up my arm though. I don't know that I've ever seen a bandit do that before, so very interesting. I have heard that the different bandits have different temperaments, like they vary from squad to squad as you see them roaming around, so it's very possible that that one might have... Oh, is that a wandering assassin? No, tech hunter. It's very possible that that one might have had a, I guess, better temperament or whatever. The fact that even after I attacked them, they healed me, that was interesting. Definitely was not expecting that. Let's see if there's a little shop. See if they'll let me. This is public. I can always buy. Let's see. This guy might have something. You got any? I'm looking to trade. Okay, no splint kit. Green fruit. Maybe he'll let me rest. There's no bed up there. Let's see if I can use his bed. This isn't mine. I tried. I could always build a bed. Oh, but I don't have the right things. If I had a what do you call it? Oh, I forget what it's called now. A camp bed, then I could use that. But I guess not. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Could just chill here until my leg heals. That'll probably be the best thing. In fact, it's decent. It's almost to where it needs to be, but it's still pretty messed up. But yeah, I'll chill here until I'm relatively healed up. Okay, looks like I'm pretty much good to go. My leg's at 24, so I don't know if it's making me run maybe a little bit slower, but at least I'm not limping anymore, so that was my main thing there. So, and I know his leg is going to heal over time as I continue to run, so our weight's good and everything. Kind of like the way it feels, it seems like he's a little bit slower because of the injury, but otherwise he's moving at a pretty good speed. Ooh, I think that's cannibals. No, starving bandits, which they're not a huge deal at this point. Do a quick save here. And then, yeah, head over to World End, probably rest up. I might take a look at those ancient science books and see if those are going to be a reasonable price, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, so we made it in World's End. I don't know why I say World's End, like as if it doesn't have a D on the end. Yeah, made it here. Taking a look, seeing what we got. I cannot wait until I can start equipping some... Oh, skeleton frame cover armor. I must have it. It's so expensive. That looks so cool. I'm not sure if this is part of the game or if this is a mod that I have, but whoa. I need this in my life. Oh, I can't get it right now. There's no way I can afford that, but I am definitely going to come back and get that for sure. Wow. Okay. Um, rant over. Let me go ahead and use one of these bad boys too. There we go. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to carry that. Yeah. Perfect. Wow. I really want that armor for Honesty. That would be super cool. I'm definitely going to get that at some point. Just now may not be the time. Let's see. Okay, splinted his leg, so that should help him run faster. And I know it's one of these shops, I think it's this one here, that's supposed to have a couple of ancient science books. I just want to see how much they're going for. Let's do business. What do you got? 5K a piece. Yeah, I can't afford them right now. But maybe maybe he'll be able to raid one of the what do you call it? Wow, they're like heavily guarded over here. You know what? Maybe I can get into here. Oh, I can't steal though. That's the thing. I was gonna say maybe I can raid like a lost you know, what do you call it? Oh, that's open. That's useless. That's open. I'm trying to see if there's something I can pick lock real quick. Maybe if I go over here. Sun's coming out though, that doesn't help either. Let's just take a look and see if this is something I can do. A quick save. Just to get some lockpicking experience. I need that. Okay, daylight's coming out. I should be careful. At least it got me up one level. Wasn't significant, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to have him get some rest, and then we'll continue on from there. Up north, we'll probably, like I said, we're going to head through the Cannibal Plains, all the way up through the Leviathan Coast, and I believe it's right in this section here where we need to go. And we're back on the move to go through the Cannibal Plains. Ooh, going through the mountains. There's a bunch of looks like potential recruits as well, just running through. Definitely make sure to show you guys if we run into anything along the way. Just in case you've never been out here or you're new to Kenshi, there is, I mean, this area, even though it's like the Cannibal Plains, is just so gorgeous. The detail that goes into, you know, every little hill, and you know, everything's placed so well. Ooh, I don't know what that little building is right there. Is a old storm house outpost. I'm gonna check that out just to make sure there's nothing over there. Looks like we've got some nomad. Yeah, it looks like a nomad there. So, oh, there's something going on there. Guess this is officially going into the Cannibal Plains here. I'm gonna see if that. Oh, I don't know how dangerous this is gonna be. There's definitely cannibals in there, and who's fighting them? Flotsam ninjas. These cannibals. I'll kind of wait it out just to make sure. Yeah. I do want to see if there's anything in here that I can take. I don't know. Oh no, it would be stealing. So it looks like it's probably just a little Flotsam ninja hideout probably. Does it say scout post? So yeah, don't want to steal from the Flotsam ninjas because it might become our allies someday. It would definitely put us at odds with the Holy Nation, which we definitely don't want that anytime soon. But the Tapestry monks in general, that's not something that they would really be interested in going to war with anybody because of their for the most part, we'll say peaceful nature. We won't call them pacifists just because they definitely will do work, especially against cannibals and frogmen. Um, but not other nations. They'd rather have them like try and be reconciled to each other and be, be like ambassadors of peace between different nations rather than go to war with them or try and oppose them. That would just be like the nature of the I don't know who these guys are. Shrieking Bandits. I should be able to outrun them or just yell in their language. Oh my goose nest. They're not trying to attack me, so we're good. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, it could. Oh, he's coming. It could get pretty crazy out here with all these different like crazies running around screaming and eating people. Oh gosh, that's cannibals. I should be faster than most of these guys. I'm trying to check their athletics here. 12. Yeah, I should be able to outrun pretty much any of these mobs out here. But yeah, you can see up close or up north we're coming closer to. Oh, I guess not. That it's in the distance. It sort of reminds me of the Leviathan coast just because of the color of the ground. I don't know if this area. It doesn't show it on the map that there's a different coloration, but I don't know if that's also the rain making that effect or not. But I really like the bluish looking ground. I think that's really cool. More cannibals. Yeah, there's gonna be tons of cannibals out here, so we have to be careful. Also, if you've never seen a Leviathan in this game, though, they're huge and it's epic. I remember the first time that I came out here and saw one, my mind was just blown at like how massive these creatures are, and they have so much HP and everything. I can't wait to show you guys. But in the meantime, I'm sort of just playing it safe. Although I did... Who's this guy? Harpy's a tech hunter. So there's random tech hunters out here. It'd be cool to do a tech hunter playthrough, just like a group of people. I've already kind of got something planned for that, but we'll see. I've got so many plans for the future. I don't want to go ahead and, overwhelm you guys with having so many different playthroughs. But I've got my ideas written down, so if I ever get through Tapestry Monks, if it ever comes to a conclusion, then you can definitely expect that there's going to be a lot more. We have so many different options for different Kenshi playthroughs that we can do. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay, they can't even catch up to me, so we should be good. I think these are Shrieking Bandits, which, if I run the cannibals through them, I think they'll fight them and we won't have to worry. Yeah. The thing is I like the Shrieking Bandits. I don't think I've ever had them against me. As long as you answer them in their language, like when they yell at you, then I think generally they just think you're one of them and they'll leave you alone. But, who are these guys? Berserkers. I didn't even know Berserkers came out this far. Beak things. I should still be able to outrun beak things as well. Yeah. This place is just flooded with potential enemies. Oh, that's a ruin. I've got to see. I definitely have to see if I can get a ancient science book from here. Oh, there's a Leviathan too. Perfect. Okay, this is technically the Leviathan coast. See how the ground is all bluish, kind of purple. Look at how massive these things are. I'm going to get a little bit closer. And here, let me pause it. Oh, and are they killing beak things as well? Gutters. Yeah, they're killing them. You can see. I'd like to stand next to one just to show you how large they are. Let's see, their blood is at like 6,300. Their head is at 33. Stomach 66. Chest 66. All of its limbs are at 33. These are just massive creatures. I don't really want to approach one because they can and will attack you. But at least they get the beak things because they're not... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I should be able to make it. without these beak things tearing me up. They shouldn't even be able to catch me. Yeah. I'm much faster than they are. I think they've got a... Is it a nest? I've never seen a nest, but watching a Vitikish Dragon play through Kenshi, I've seen Old Empire Watchtower. Ooh, some books. I don't know if it's any of the kind of books that I need, but we're going to find out. But yeah, watching a Vitikish Dragon play through, I've seen him... Oh, what was I going to say now? Oh, loot beak thing nests. And so I know the beak thing eggs sell for a little bit, and I'm always up for making profit. I definitely want that. And power core. Whatever, however I can make some money. Power core and electrical components. Yeah, that sells for a lot. And then these are just regular books. So, not too bad. Not that great, but not too bad. And I'm getting very close to where I need to be too. So I'm going to just have him run this way. I'm doing fine on weight. I'm just going to end up selling this stuff to the person where I get the absolver masks from. If I could find a nest though and get some of those beak thing eggs, those sell for pretty decent, or so I've seen. But I don't even know how to spot a beak thing nest. But I'm really loving that the river raptors fight them. River raptors, as much as I loot them for their hides and sell them and stuff, really don't have a problem with them at all, just because they will fight most other animals, and so they're almost like protection, especially against beak things. Because if you've got beak things chasing you and you run them into a herd of river raptor, then you're pretty much safe, because they will I think they get them right away. So they pretty much attack them on sight. You also might see some NPCs that are here from the Absolver mod. So you might see NPCs walking around with Absolver masks on, which is really cool. Trying to remember. I think I gotta just go this way. His swimming is not very high, so I may not have him swim at all. That could get dangerous. I'm constantly pressing the Alt key too, just to see. Oh, that's a Garu. How fast is that Garu? Uh-oh. Oh, so many beak things. This could just turn into all kinds of stupid if I'm not careful. Oh, there's something over there. Hey. Look at that Leviathan though. I don't know if you can tell, like, based off of how far I am right now. Oh my gosh. Hey, he's only supposed to have 34 athletics. What's going on here? I should be much faster than him. Does this thing encumber me? Oh, it does. Shoot. Can I if I take it off, do I run faster? Oh my gosh. This thing is really quick. Get away. I hate beak things. You have no idea. If you watch my Cannibal Hunters playthrough, you will know that I loathe these stinking beasts so much. Get away from me. That's right. How do I get rid of this stupid thing? Good. Okay. Here's my next problem. I'm not even skilled enough to open this door. I'm trying to hide from it. Is he coming at me still? There's that Garu too. Oh wow. Something's going on over here. Oh, Garu's against beak things. Perfect. That'd be funny if the Leviathan jumped in. just to settle it. This thing's definitely coming for me. So here's what we're gonna do. Run the heck away. There we go. This is where it gets dangerous. There's just... oh, were these... couple of tech hunters. Nice. It's always good to see them, for sure. They make me feel safe. That's his lost armory. I really need to go back and check that out. I just can't. There's nothing. I think I gotta go this way. There's I just don't have a high enough skill to get into that door. But there's probably some really good stuff in there, so it's gonna be worth getting that skill up. Oh, look at him. Hold on. Just so you can see. I'm gonna try and do this without dying. But look at the difference in size. They're massive. It's so cool to see such large creatures in the game. Let's see. Garlos are pretty fast too. I think it's right up here where I need to go. But that was a person up there. Let me see. It'll tell me once I've discovered it. I'm gonna just hit the quick save again. You can, I'm telling you, you can never quick save too much. Quick save has definitely helped me out a lot. One thing I have noticed though is that the game doesn't seem to be what do you call it? It doesn't seem to be kicking me off anymore, because that was getting really annoying. Being like having the game randomly shut down and having to reload. That was a pain. Okay, I can't even open that. Maybe I could bust it open though. I could smash it. But there's probably a spider in there or something. There you go. Let's do that too. We'll break this door down. Hope these Garu don't get mad that I'm hitting this door and decide to come over and one-shot me. There's a possibility that there might be security spiders in here too, so I have to be careful. Who are these guys? Tech hunters, good. I always feel safe when there's tech hunters around. It'd be cool if they would just like chill with me for a minute. Hey guys, don't leave. We can be friends. Wow, so I thought I had messed up. The last scene that you saw just before this one, my friend had actually come over. I was not keeping track of time, and I had a friend coming over to hang out for a while. So I thought I finished the video, which is why it's taken so long for this one to be released. I thought I'd finished it, and then when I was going over the editing process a few days ago, I was like, uh-oh, I'm missing the end of it here. So I already did go in and I bought the masks that I needed and everything, which you'll see those on our people as soon as I get back over to Mongrel. But I thought I had already gone back to, like, gotten the mask, gone back to Mongrel and everything. I thought this was gonna be like a video. By the way, this is the Absolver area where you get the mask. It's, I don't know why it comes up red too. That I don't understand, because they're not hostile, but it's called Tower Point. So anyway, yeah, so this is where you go to get the masks. But yeah, I thought I had already gone back to Mongrel and given everybody the masks, and I was a little worried because I was like, wait, probably the whole point of people watching this episode was so that they could see what this place looks like. It's nothing really special or anything. It looks like though I can take this stuff and it's not any trouble for me to take it, which is interesting. Although it looks like it's stealing if I take from the barrels. I'm not sure. There's a second floor here. This guy is the Essence Mask Carver. So this is where you get the masks from. Let's do business, and then it shows all the different masks. I got some books, power core. I think I sold some stuff to him as well. Yeah, sold some things. But yeah, it's nothing really too fancy. There's this throne. I'm not really sure why. I haven't finished playing Absolver, the storyline part of it, so I'm not really sure if that has any context. And then there's just this upstairs where there's different absolvers. I guess this guy you can improve diplomatic relations. You've got some absolver core guys. Pretty neat. They look pretty cool. Nothing really too fancy though. So I've got plenty of masks and enough for my current guys, plus any new recruits, which I feel like I might need. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of special different masks. So we're gonna see which ones, and then these ones I was thinking, I've got different ideas. Like maybe there could be a villain with this mask, I don't know, and then somebody else with this ancient white mask, and then everybody else would have prospect masks. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I'm going to hold on to those 2 extra ones, and then the prospect mask will be for new recruits. So anyway, I'm going to head back down to Mongrel, get these over to our guys. We've got a long way to go here. It's not safe going straight south, so I'm probably going to hook around again towards World's End and then make my way back around. So go ahead and do that. If I run into anything fun or exciting, I'll make sure to show that. So yeah, let's head back and see how these masks are going to look on the guys. So as I'm entering into the Cannibal Plains, or probably well into it, I guess is a better description of where I'm at. Some thoughts. These are Shrieking Bandits. Some thoughts that I've had, or things that I wanted to mention, because this video is going to come to an end here shortly once I get to the rest of my guys. But one thing from the comments, I learned that it would probably be better for everybody to have a weapon. So we'll all have staves, so each person will have a staff, and then we'll train with that. And then once our toughness and other skills get higher, we'll work on martial arts again, because from what I learned, it's better to train with a weapon first and then do martial arts, which makes sense. The way it was explained, it made sense. So that's definitely something I'm gonna do. I'll make sure to arm everybody with a staff. And then there were some other kind of like announcement type things, which I may actually make a separate video just for the sake of announcements, because I've got a lot of things that are currently going on. I was thinking probably just making the Tapestry Monks my only series that I'll be working on for a little bit. So I have a lot of side projects that I'm doing, not related to my channel, but just different things. Like I've been writing this book for well over 10 years now, and my New Year's resolution, which I'm not really superstitious or big on, New Year's resolutions or whatever, but this year I thought, you know what, one goal that I really would like to achieve is to finish writing this book that I've been working on for so long by the end of this year. I'm not going to tell you how much progress I've gotten done so far this year, because it's a little embarrassing, but I really need to start focusing on doing that, getting that done, because I want to get it finished and published by the end of the year. So that's something, and if you're interested in that, I'd be more than happy to share more information as well. I'm also working on a couple of other side projects that I won't really mention. They're not really relevant. Um, friends from work have they've been really trying to get me into Warhammer 40K for a long time, and the probably the most demotivation, or the main reason why I didn't get invested in it is because of the cost. I know, like, having those armies, it's really expensive to buy them, but they mentioned this thing called Kill Team, where it's a smaller, you buy just one package and that's your army, and you can play the game that way. And I thought, okay, well, one package I can afford, with the paints and all that. So that's something I'm starting to get into. I just started painting the little guys, and I really don't know how to play the game yet, but hopefully these guys are going to teach me, and something I can do every once in a while. So that's another thing. One of the things that's really been occupying my time is I run a free company on the MMORPG Final Fantasy 14, and I play that a lot with my wife, so that's it's a way that we bond or spend quality time together. So I've been spending a lot of time on there lately. Let's see, there was one other thing that I wanted to mention. Oh, right. So some things that are coming up. I don't know if I've already mentioned this or not, because it's been a little minute since I got to sit down here and actually record. But if I didn't mention this before, Total War Three Kingdoms is coming out. I'm a huge Romance of the Three Kingdoms fan. So that's definitely going to be a series I'm working on. I'm going to buy the game for my wife as well, so that might even be like a duo series. She actually also purchased this little cooking game. I forget what it's called. It's some like your little guys, and you got to cook and manage a little kitchen, and it's pretty fast paced. I don't know what it's called, like Overcooked maybe. She wants to do a series, not a series, but just like a couples video. So we might be looking out for some couple videos with my wife. Her handle is Rainbowa. She doesn't really have a YouTube channel, but she has a Twitch channel, which she's been kind of slacking as well on her work, just because we've been doing so many other things. We've got full-time jobs, we've got friends, we've got family. It would be nice to be able to do this and make videos. If I didn't have the commitments, specifically if I didn't have to work 40 hours a week, I would be producing videos, and maybe even daily. So this is something I really enjoy doing, but it's just not, what's the word? It doesn't really work out a whole lot to where I'm able to produce as many videos as I would like to at this point in my life. It would be really cool if I could get my book published. That could be my career, like as a fiction writer. That would be something. I'm gonna actually try and go to World's End and see. I can see my guys having trouble getting through this area. There we go. But yeah, so no, I'm not saying that I'm gonna be stopping making videos, but I'm probably going to be making less. I think I'm going to put the Cannibal Hunter series on pause, and I don't know about Absolver yet. I have so much fun playing that, but again, it's so hard to focus on multiple projects at a time with everything that I have going on. And I thought, I don't want to do a disservice to you guys who are faithfully watching the channel and looking out for new content. I know Tapestry Monks is like my main series that I've got going now, so I thought I'll focus on this. This will give less pressure to me, more regular videos for you guys. I really hope you are enjoying this series, by the way. The feedback is great too. I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate you guys wanting me to make like characters and name them certain things. As long as, I always say this, but this is my disclaimer just in case you don't know, is as long as the name's not silly or crude or, I don't discriminate in terms of like whatever, I'll name it something just relatively normal, not something too crazy. Because here's the thing, I gotta say the names when I'm referring to these people, and there's certain phrases and things I don't really want I don't really want to say during my videos, you know. So I like to keep things relatively PG. You know, it's like that's one of my things. That's one of the main reasons why I decided to start making videos, because it's like, you know, I can't censor other people. People are gonna say whatever they want. They're gonna, you know, do whatever they want in their videos, and it's not really my place. Now I've offered some, I will say, constructive criticism to, you know, YouTubers that I watch and follow and that I respect. You know, just to maybe some tips. And surprisingly enough, I've seen a change in some of their like language or something. If I'm like, hey man, you know, your videos are great, your content's great. But why so many f-bombs? You know, like why is that guy, you know? And I get, a lot of times it's reactionary, and a lot of people, you know, they don't really, you know, that's just, they talk that way. That's how they're used to talking. They don't really feel like they're in a professional setting or something where they need to censor themselves or whatever. But you know, my whole thing is like, you know, sometimes those words come out, and even sometimes they're necessary, but a lot of times, you know, just to throw them in there, you know, I'm gonna go, you know, blank and do this. It's like, that's not really necessary, you know, like, people don't want to hear that. I mean, if you look at the meaning of the word, you know, what you're saying, it's like, there's a reason why it's a swear word. There's a reason why it makes old ladies blush, you know. You don't, it's in a sense, it's disrespectful. It's the same reason why you don't talk about bathroom habits in front of people, and you know what I mean, stuff like that. It's, you know, nobody really wants to hear that. That's more of a private thing, you know. That's not necessary to be talking about that. So that's just kind of like my whole philosophy, and part of the reason why you haven't, I know I've definitely sworn during at least one of my videos, and it was a reactionary thing, and that happens. I'm not like condemning, like, oh, if you stub your toe and say this, you know, you're a terrible person. No, I'm not implying that at all. But what I'm saying, wow, I just realized I'm ranting about profanity. This is why you guys love me, though, right? This is why you know, it's not because of my skills or lack thereof of playing games. It's gotta be my oh my gosh, my silliness. Anyway, um, all right, ran over. You get what I'm saying. The horse is dead. He's dead. I'm not gonna hit him anymore. No more beating the dead horse. Um, Gosh, there was one more thing. So yeah, Total War Three Kingdoms. That's gonna be coming out soon. Um, I want to do a series on that. I don't know. It may be a first impression. Now I got to tell you, when my wife and I, when we play video games together, we have a blast. We have fun. We are. I don't. We're something else. When we're together, you'll see. You'll see. You're gonna see a video of us, and you're gonna be like, "You guys are crazy." Um, my wife is awesome. She's my favorite. She's my best friend. She's my favorite person to play video games. She's the one that got me into video games, by the way. Not to say I didn't play video games before I knew her, but the stage of my life when I met her, I was like, you know what? I'm an adult now. You know, I don't need to be wasting all my time playing video games, you know, all the time, whatever. Like, I would play Minecraft once in a while. I just like to do that maybe for like therapeutic reasons or whatever, just to, you know, do some kind of mindless task, and helps me think. But she got me like full blown right back into video games with League of Legends and Final Fantasy 14. What I feel like she's got me into so much. But since then, it's like I've been spending so much time playing video games in my spare time or with her, where it's just like, you know, I'll see a game, I'll try it out, I like it. Kenshi, I'd been watching for a little bit, not as long. I'd watch one little like trailer video of it. I think it's the one where it's like, in this world, everything hates you, and you're not the best, and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that kind of sounds rough. The funniest thing, I probably mentioned this in one of my prior videos. Ooh, what's going on here? Who are these guys? Holy Nation. I probably mentioned it in one of like my, I just want to see, oh, is it wolf? I probably mentioned it in one of my prior videos, but I thought, for the longest time, I thought Kenshi and Black Desert Online were the same game. So I originally, because I saw both trailers like the same day, like within a 10-minute time span or something like that. and I thought Kenshi was Black Desert Online, obviously because there's deserts everywhere in this game. Like this game is basically a giant desert with sometimes trees and stuff in it, but that's kind of the feel. And I thought Kenshi would be online. So when I saw, like, the guy had, there's like a little village and there's people, mining the rocks or whatever, I was like, I thought this was kind of like Worm online, or there's another game like like a online semi-cooperative, what do you call it, world PvP kind of game. Uh, and I was, when I looked more into it, I was like, oh, this is like a single player. It plays more like an RTS, in a sense. Um, and I didn't realize. So yeah, I thought this was an online game where you have, you and your friends build a city and survive and could get attacked by bandits and or other players or whatever. I had no idea. I just glimpsed at it and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. But it looked like it was not finished, which it was probably still in alpha when I saw that trailer. So I was like, okay, I'll kind of, keep an eye out for it. And then when I saw Black Desert Online, like when that was released, I was like, oh, they really changed this game a lot. It's more like a MMORPG like WoW or something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm not really interested in that. And then I can't remember how I saw Kenshi again, but then I was like, oh, this is a completely different game. This is not Black Desert Online. That's what I thought happened. I thought Kenshi, the alpha trailer for Kenshi, was an alpha trailer for Black Desert Online. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, because I think what I was looking for is like a samurai, like Japanese themed game that I could play, and probably online too. I was probably looking for something online, and then when I saw this, I was like, oh, that looks really cool. But anyway, yeah, eventually I saw Kenshi, and I was like, I wonder if my computer could run it. I downloaded it, or bought it, downloaded it, and bada boom, it worked. Not It didn't run as smoothly as it does on my new computer now, but nonetheless, I was able to start recording Brothers and everything. Oh yeah, that was the last announcement I wanted to make. Um, I've been thinking about it, and I may or may not be working on something, but Brothers might be making a return. There might be a season 2 of Brothers coming up. I put a lot of thought into it, and that was such a fun series. Um, it would be a little bit different. I don't want to spoil too much because I know, I mean, probably the majority of my followers, subscribers right now, come from watching the Brothers series. And I put such hard work into that. Um, that's, yeah, I've got like a sentimental connection to that series. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking, okay, how could I transition into like a new chapter of this? Now, if you don't know, like the whole premise of my brother series, which you could go back and watch it as well. It's I've got a playlist for it. Was it these two brothers? They're working on starting a business. Out in the wasteland here in Kenshi world. I forget. I don't remember what the continent is called, but whatever. And one of the brothers gets kidnapped by slaves while trying to free a captured bandit from some slave mongers or whatever. And he gets caught and enslaved. And so the story, and it's a Kenshi playthrough, but the story is basically the one brother who becomes a slave, Shinji. He's always had this vendetta against slavers, and he's against slavery. His brother Kotaka is a little bit more level-headed and more like, well, this is the world that we live in. But when his brother gets captured and turned into a slave, he's like, oh no. And he begins to raise up an army of basically anti-slavers with plans to attack Rebirth and free his brother. Meanwhile, his brother Shinji, who got captured as a slave, ended up escaping and joining the Flotsam Ninjas, and recruited an army of his own to take down the Holy Nation. And so these two brothers are planning on both attacking Rebirth, at the same, basically, they're both preparing to attack Rebirth with their own separate army. So that's basically what's going on. And Kotaka doesn't know that his brother Shinji has been freed, and Shinji has no idea that Kotaka is even planning on trying to rescue him. So so we were preparing, getting closer to attacking Rebirth, but my guys just were not strong enough. So I'm trying to work on a transition to where I can get from there to here, because of course those files are on a different computer. Now I am aware that I could transfer the save file and everything. I don't know that I have a flash drive to do that. That's possible, but I was thinking for season 2 we might change it up. It might be a little bit different. I've kind of already started working on something, but I just did want to give you that update just so you can keep an eye out. If you did enjoy the Brothers series, at some point it will be making a return. I can say that pretty like 90%, like it will most likely return. Of course I would want to finish Tapestry Monks first, which I guess it'll just get to a point where I've kind of accomplished all my goals for this series, like building our monastery, having like just a large group of monks. I don't know if we're gonna get it. Probably wouldn't get into war with anybody, but that would probably that would be it. I think that's kind of like end game goal for the Tapestry Monks, is for us to build our monastery and have just like a huge force of Kenshi Kung Fu monks. So something else may take off from there, but that's probably going to be it. But anyway, I've been going on and just running through the desert for a while, but I wanted a chance to just give you guys some updates, let you know what's going on in my world and what you can expect in future videos and things. I feel like there's a couple more games that I wanted to talk about, but that Total War 3 Kingdoms, that's gonna be a big one. If I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, thank you for listening, and I really do appreciate the feedback and all of your support. So yeah, when you see Seraph next, he'll probably have a mask on his face. The rest of his people in the Foglands, which I should probably start heading over that way now. Okay, just now making it back to Mongrel. I'm greeted by some shinobi, I guess shinobi guards, whatever they're called. And I've got everybody over here. Let's give them some maskuses and make them look cool. Okay, so here you have it. We've got Seraph. I gave him the black mask. Let me see what the name of it is. We've got Seraph with the black prospect mask. Romulan with the all-seeing mask. Pretty cool. Ooh, Zui's looks awesome. Zui has the Silen mask. We've got Rintaro with the Simeon mask. We have Jesus with the Labyrinth mask. Pretty cool. And then finally, this is probably my favorite mask. We have Beep with the golden one mask. Pretty cool. I've got to rename Beep too. There was somebody who was interested in having a character named after them, so I'll have to, I think I've got it written down here. Let's take a look. I think, not sure. I'll have to double check. But somebody asked if I would name Beep after them, so I might go ahead and do that when I get a chance here. But in the meantime, this is my crew. We lost some things. We had like a research bench and some what do you call it, some chests and things, and I did an import and it made them disappear. So yeah, I'll have to get some more things to store my stuff in. But anyway, in the meantime, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see more. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Yeah, and if you have any suggestions, comments, concerns, whatever, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.